The honourable member for Skeena-Mooklie Valley.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. Hier, le commissaire à l'environnement a livré un témoignage troublant au comité parlementaire qui étudiait le cheval des trois conservateurs. Selon le commissaire, le projet de conservateur va faire chuter le nombre d'évaluations environnementales. Imaginez, 99% d'évaluations environnementales vont disparaître. Pourquoi le Premier ministre veut attaquer notre environnement et économie?
Le président de la Premier ministre.
Monsieur le Président, notre objectif est d'assurer un assessment environnemental clair et dans une échéancier. On va faire une job complète sur ces projets, mais c'est nécessaire d'arriver à une décision à la fin.
The honourable member for Skeena-Mooklie
The
Valley.
question is clear, and the question is, why is the government cutting environmental protection for Canadians? The Environment Commissioner testified that environmental screenings will be reduced from as many as 6,000 per year to as few as 20 or 30. 99% of these projects that are now screened will not have any screening at all and will in fact have a rubber stamp from this government. Some of these are major mining projects, oil sands projects, and even some offshore drilling projects, all rubber stamped by this government. How can the Prime Minister justify these reckless attacks on our economy and our environment?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Well, of course, Mr. Speaker, there is no such thing. What the government is doing with these changes to environmental assessment is ensuring that there'll be a single review rather than duplicative reviews, and also ensuring that the focus, the attention will be obviously on the biggest projects, and as well that decisions will be rendered within a reasonable time period. That will be up to 2 years. It's still a very thorough assessment, but it is important that we not duplicate our work and that we're able to give certainty to investors about the timeline for decisions.
Honourable member for Skeena-Mooklie Valley.
Canadians will judge this Prime Minister on his destructive actions, not false assurances. Conservatives are also slashing an employment insurance program that does not belong to them but to the workers who paid into it, without consulting businesses, without consulting workers, without consulting the provinces, and without even the integrity to mention this in the last federal campaign even once. The reality is these changes don't connect people with jobs, it connects people with provincial welfare programs. When will they acknowledge that their cynical scheme targets the very businesses, communities, and workers that our economy relies upon?
Here he is. The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, it's absolutely, completely the opposite. Far from ending employment insurance will very much be there for people who cannot find a job within their qualifications and within their region. There are, however, as we know, growing labour shortages in this country, and we want to take every effort we can to make sure that people can find jobs within their region and within their qualifications. And in every case, the way these rules have been structured, they will be able to find work that would pay them more than EI.